Will you look at that, Notion? You finally did it. I'm so proud of you. Oh, can we just, I just need another round of applause. Look at this. I got Notion home. I go into my sidebar and it's actually there. Who would have thought it? I actually have this in my setup. Wait a second. Is this a Notion calendar actually showing my Google Calendar on my homepage? Is this a daily agenda that's coming from my Notion? That's my Google Calendar? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If I click on this, this goes to my Notion calendar. I actually have my actual account connected through Notion calendar and it's here, which is crazy. And there's the ability to adjust it and change the different calendars that would be in here. Like for example, if I wanted to just show my meetings, I could go through this and filter it out and just show my meetings. As you can see, there's no upcoming events today because that's it. But if I go to today and tomorrow, you'll notice that I actually have a meeting right here with my guy Dylan, and it'll showcase that in my calendar. Now that's crazy. This is something that we've wanted in Notion forever. And they did a pretty quiet rollout of this. They just kind of mentioned it on Twitter. Classic Notion stuff. Just like it's a classic to get my template. Mastering Notion is not only a template, it's actually a course, which you get by a template for the Evergreen Notion workspace. So make sure to go check that in the link down below if you want to learn everything there is to learn about Notion. But seriously, back to the video. This is insane. I'm actually baffled. And I know I'm only caught up on this section right here. That's pretty much just the calendars, but I gotta just say, like, this is great. There are really great options here to make this a little bit better too, i.e. the ability to remove events that don't have participants, remove events that don't have conferencing or a location, i.e. just trying to make it meetings, right? And the fact that I can click on this and go into Google Meet immediately is also baffling as well. But that's not the only thing you have here. And you are able to click on this, create an event, all the works. It's a straight up view, synced view of what you have with whatever Google account is connected to your Notion calendar. But it is decently limited in the sense that you can only show up to like a week out, which cool, I guess that's fine. Like, I guess I'm happy to see that I can see all of these and, you know, I could even click on the different notes that I have as I am the kind of person who made my own Google Calendar sync, but it is decently limited still. And if you don't want to see it there, you can just press hide from home. I'm pressing undo in order to get that back, but in order to actually get that back, you can essentially go to the top right and click on upcoming events and then boom, it pops up. You also have the ability to add a My Task section, which for some reason wasn't actually showing up. Now, the way that this works is this essentially is, if we open this up full screen, seems to be a database that's on the private side. It's from some sort of template that I have that I've probably tried out inside of Notion before. So if we go to the settings here, go to layout, we see that this is essentially just a task database that seems to be given to me, and I don't really want to do it. No real way to do anything but filter out. It doesn't seem like I can add any other databases, so I'm gonna hide this. And then on the bottom section here, you'll notice some other items like some featured templates that you can add, a learning section where if I click on this, we're going to articles, watch videos, learn a little bit about our wondrous application Notion. But since I'm an expert, I don't need all that. Thanks though. And I can just press hide, or I can press hide completed. So that it would basically be like once I learn the product, it goes away. But I'm gonna hide it from home in general. Now at the bottom here, I'm also gonna hide this templates. I don't really need that. But I could click explore more templates if I wanna see all the ones that I already can see by going to the bottom left of my screen here. So I'm just gonna hide this. And you'll notice that it's actually not that many options, right? Like we have the greeting right here, which I guess I can change my nickname to Video Guy. I won't do that, I'm Dimitri. But I also have the ability, as you can see here, to select some databases. For me, I would like to select the Tasks Dimitri database that I have made. And that is very cool, except one thing. You guessed right, it's literally just a view of my task database, which, if I'm being honest, isn't as customizable because I only get this one vertical view, all right? And I can go back in here to my actions page, which is essentially my de facto like home page in Notion, right? This is like my remaining tasks. This is my tomorrow's tasks, all these sort of things. I can definitely just set up filters and change the layout to be like a table view to look like what's on that page, right? That's cool. But like, why would I do it in this view? I don't really see it, right? Like, I don't get what the point of this is, to have like a very basic home page, I guess. to look at sometime. I don't, I really don't know like what the point of this page is, if we're being honest. Like I know it's called Notion Home. I see at the top that we get this really basic, like recently viewed pages, but also that's just something that's been at the top of the mobile app for like a year. So I'm not necessarily like, ooh, hot. I can click on this. Wow. That's so dope. Also, when I reopen my Notion account now, it auto opens up all my old tabs from my last section. So also, what is the point of this? Once again, I ask. And is there a possibility for me to embed this anywhere onto, for example, say a page that I can change the layout of however I want? Maybe I could put it like here. No, it'd be too easy to just turn this into a linked database, because if I know how Notion works from a product standpoint, I'd know that this is essentially just a linked view, and they couldn't, no, it's not like they can make a custom view of this. That'd be ridiculous. No, that'd be crazy. What are you talking about? No, seriously, I'm being facetious, but this is kind of ridiculous. Like they're teasing me. They're just trying to be like, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna be a tease about this specific thing and say, oh, show me, it's like that Key and Peele skit. Show him a little shoulder. Show him a little bit of shoulder. Show him a little Notion Home Google Calendar integration. You know what, Dimitri, just get over it. Just know that this is always gonna be kind of clunky and never what you want it to be. So just stop complaining and just cry. How's that? Side note, you also can change the default start page to home if you want, or the top page and sidebar, or the last visitor page, whatever you want. I don't recommend it being this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't. Could have just made a sync database with Google Calendar and called it a day. You had to acquire an app, update it marginally to have a Google Calendar to Notion integration that's marginally better than what it was prior, and then just not add the thing you teased in a video 2 years ago, even though it's what everyone wanted. Notion, I love you, but what the heck is this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Maybe buy my template, or one of my free templates even, if you just want to make me happy, because I check the links down below. I just can't deal with this. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.